Three, two, one. Hey, what is going on, everybody? If you're watching, Steve is back, going live. Figured I'd talk about some new things that I've bought. So it is Tuesday. What is it, July 20th? And I just have some things up. I'm just going to go through some of the things that I purchased in the past couple of weeks. First, I'm going to go through some stuff that I haven't received yet. Then I'll go over some of the things that I did buy, that I have. And I also inadvertently had to fix something to make this video. And when I get to that product, I will show you how I fixed it. So first, it's like 1,000 degrees and I still don't have a fan in here. Oh my goodness. But no sponsor. I am drinking a squirt because it's amazing. So let's do this. All right, and let's get into it. That's so good. Oh my goodness. All right, so let me get to my web browser. So this is pretty much the 3 items I just purchased off of Amazon in the past couple of days. And I have all the tabs open here. So I got this little monitor stand, a power strip, and a cable. So first we'll go here, and I was looking for like a generic monitor stand because in my home office right now, typically if I wasn't working from home, I probably wouldn't need it. I have plenty of room for like when I had a laptop and just my monitor. It was nice, so I thought maybe I just get like one of those $20 metal stands to put my monitor on, and I came across this as an ad. And right now I only have one monitor, but I have my work computer and I have my personal computer, and this will save me so much space for that. But since I purchased a new computer, this will also save some space for that too, but I'll get to that down the line. But anyways, it's only $69, which isn't bad. It has some okay reviews, not bad reviews, some great. I think it's a startup, but from one of the reviews that I read earlier, this thing used to be like $200, and now it's like, that was 2 years ago or something, and now it's like $70. So I figured, why not? It's good because my desk is one level. It doesn't come with the second level here. So this is actually pretty cool. If you have a desk and you want this option, you don't have to go out and buy an entirely new desk. You can just purchase this, whichever color matches yours best. Natural, brown, or black, and mine is a brown desk. And then apparently the legs are supposed to be pretty heavy and rubber on the bottom so they won't fall off. And then you could fit, I think they say up to 2 27-inch monitors on there. They actually say you could put like a 50-inch TV on there too. It'll obviously, the ends will overflow from the stand, but that's not a big deal. But this was something I kind of needed now that I have 2 kind of computers in my room. But even so, when I do eventually go back to work in the office and I only have 1 computer, this is still going to be a great space saver, especially when I get my second screen. So I have to mute this. Excuse me, I needed to burp. So this, I think, should be getting to me on, when is it? Monday. I think it's coming Monday. Hopefully my address isn't showing anywhere over here. I don't think so. So this is pretty cool. I cannot wait to get this. Probably not going to do an unboxing video. I haven't done one of those in a while, especially seeing as I bought some new things that I could have unboxed and I didn't. So that's that. I purchased the brown. It comes in a small version too, but I mean, that seems kind of pointless unless you have a really tiny desk. I don't know, but I got the large one. So that's pretty cool. Large dual monitor stand for computer screen. This is, I think, Oasis. It's the name of the company, and you could go on their website. And again, nothing that I'm talking about here is sponsored. It's just stuff that I bought in the past couple of days. So this should be arriving next Monday. All right, this I purchased, I think like 4 hours ago. Nothing crazy. I needed a new power strip because the one I have is square And my monitor plug is such a weird, like, I don't understand. I understand, like, you need more power for some devices, but I don't know why they put the bulk in the plug sometimes. I'm sure there's a reason, but obviously you could see these 3 plugs on the side. There's more space. So when you have those weird types of plugs, you'll have enough room for them. So I really needed this for my monitor, and I think the Nintendo Switch is kind of awkward too. But this actually, I was able to get it delivered today because I used a Amazon, what do they call them? Like an Amazon shipping bin. I don't know what it's called, where they just bring it to like a 7-Eleven and they have an Amazon locker, the Amazon locker. So this I ordered this morning. It should be ready by tonight. And I bought the 6-foot version. The USB ports help. And it's good. It has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Oh, it says it right here. 12 outlets and 3 USB ports. So for $26, you can't go wrong with that. So I'm looking forward to picking this up tonight so I could replace this little one that I have, and then I'll put this one somewhere else, maybe on this wall, who knows. The third thing I purchased today is nothing crazy. It is just a 4K HDMI cable, but I don't like how most cables you get, like when you buy a TV, if it comes with one, or you buy a monitor or anything, it usually comes like a 3-foot HDMI cable. And like for a TV, that's fine because you never know where you're gonna set up your boxes and stuff. But this is for my monitor, for my computer, and my computer is literally like 6 inches away. So just to like clean up my wires, I figured I'd purchase like, I don't know what this is even supposed to mean, 1.6 feet. I don't know who uses measurements like that. Is it like 1 foot 6 inches? Because 1.5 feet would be 1.5 feet. So is 1.6 feet a little bit over 1.5 feet, or do they just mean 1.5 feet, 1 foot 6 inches? Either way, it should be plenty long for me to connect my computer with my monitor, and I don't have to worry about the cables being all over the place and having to tie them up. But I am probably going to buy a cable organizer, just a small one for some of the other cables that I have. And it was only $7, and this is coming tomorrow, so I cannot wait to get that. Okay. Oh, squirt's so good. Okay, I'll do this one next. The next thing I purchased, an iPad Pro, the new one with the M1 chip. I bought an iPad Air, the most recent one, a few months ago, and that was cool. But for reasons that I'll go into on my next purchase, I purchased the Pro. So let's just click into buy. I bought the 12.9 inch. I bought it in the space gray color, 128 gigabyte hard drive, and the Wi-Fi only model. I did not engrave it, and I already had an Apple Pencil, so I didn't need a pencil, but I did need a keyboard. So I sold my old keyboard and I bought the new keyboard, and yeah, that's the version that I got. I absolutely love it. It's super fast with the M1 chip. It's nuts that the tablet literally has a chip that their computers have now, like the iMac and the new Mac Minis. It's pretty much a freaking laptop. So hopefully they start adding more Pro apps. Not that I use them, but you know, just to have the option for some people to use a more robust app. Like I know they have mobile, like Excel and mobile Microsoft Word. But from what I remember, they don't really work as well as the dedicated desktop apps. But now you have the power to do it. So hopefully Apple eventually, like I'm not saying to make it a laptop, because then why do you need a MacBook Pro or a MacBook Air when it has the same insides? But there's got to be a way for them to make it a hybrid where you could kind of use some of the apps. I don't know. I'm not a developer, so you know, I'm just saying what other people say, because it would be a great device to use. It's really powerful, and it's much easier to carry around than a MacBook Pro, because that's what I had before. The screen, I think, is big enough, but we'll see what happens there. And the last thing I bought about 3 weeks ago that I got this Monday was my new M1 Mac Mini. So the reason why it took a week was because Apple, for some reason, doesn't sell 16 gigabyte RAM models in store, which makes no sense. So I had to order it online, and yeah, I bought the M1 version, which I'm on now. This one here, I don't need 512, so I purchased the 256 gigabyte version with 16 gigabytes of RAM, which I have. So that leads me into what did I do? Why did I do this? So I had a 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro with my MacBook Air. So essentially, I had two laptops because with my Air, I used it with the Magic Keyboard, and it was just pretty much the same thing. Like if I went away and I needed to do work, I would bring my laptop because the Air, while you could use it with the keyboard, the screen is just too small to do certain works on. So, but essentially, I was like, it's two laptops, two portable devices, and I really didn't need them. So what I did was, and this is not groundbreaking, I sold them back. I traded them in to Apple to get my Mac Mini, and my M1 Mac Mini and my M1 iPad Pro, the 13-inch. So now at home I have a desktop, which is good because when I'm home I can use my desktop for desktop work. If I'm streaming, if I'm doing a video, if I'm editing, I'm going to use my desktop. It's more powerful than my laptop anyway, even though I had a pretty good MacBook Pro, but it was really laggy. The fans used to spin up like it was crazy. I'm on OBS now, and this Mac Mini M1 with 16 gigabytes of RAM is quiet like it's not even on. So, I mean, you'd expect that with the new chip, but it's a big upgrade. But that's what I wanted. I just wanted a desktop. Jesus, the squirt is getting to me. I wanted my desktop, and then I still wanted a quote-unquote laptop. So the 13-inch iPad Pro with the M1 is essentially now my laptop. So now when I go away, that's what I'm taking. I'm not taking a MacBook Pro in another bag and like the big power cord and all that stuff. It's just a tablet with the keyboard, and it's simple because it just works better for me. Using a laptop to stream and edit on, it works, it's fine, but I mean, it's already 90 degrees in here. When that MacBook Pro fan was spinning, it was ridiculously hot. But yeah, I'm liking this MacBook Pro. It's Tuesday, so I've only had it for a day and a half. But it's great. It's really, really fast. It took me no time to set it up. It turns on really fast. It's what you would expect from a Mac, obviously. Operating system is the same, but everything is really speedy. But the one thing now for anybody who has, I would assume any M1 Mac, but I don't like to assume. So I'm going to like asterisk. I think if you have any M1 Mac, there will be this problem. But I know for a fact that if you have a Mac Mini M1, there is this problem because I researched it and I had to fix it before I started. The Blue Yeti that I use, the cord for power is a USB cord. So for some reason, something about maybe the software or a driver or I don't know what, because I don't build computers. Right now, the Blue Yeti microphone does not work with the M1 Mac Mini. When you plug it in, the red light goes on, so it's getting power, but you can't find it in the settings. When you go to audio, it doesn't show up. And the other reason is because when you press the button to mute it, it blinks. So right now, if I hit mute, the red light was blinking. Before I did this fix, it wouldn't. So it was getting power, but I don't know if it wasn't enough power or if it was just a driver needs to be updated for it to work properly. But anyways, people were saying to reset your PRAM. They were saying to plug it into the USB port and then restart your computer and not take it out, and then it'll work. I tried everything. Oh, excuse me. That did not work for me. The only thing that worked was using an adapter. Now let me just go back to OBS because I can't see myself. An adapter. I'm bad with the terminology. I think this is a USB 3, like, you know, the regular USB, which would be the power for the Blue Yeti. So instead of plugging the USB cord from the Yeti into the USB port on your Mini or your M1 Mac, use the adapter, plug the USB into here, and then I use the USB-C ports on my Mini, and this works. I don't know if it's because it draws more power in this port, but the other USB ports are supposed to draw plenty of power for this type of device. So I don't think it's that, but it might be. But that's the easiest fix that I have. If you have a Blue Yeti and you can't get it to work with your M1 Mac, get one of these adapters. I have like 3 of them. This one's an Insignia. You could pick it up from Best Buy, obviously. And yeah, I just don't know what kind it is. I think it's USB 4 to USB-C maybe, but you get the drift. You could see it. That's the adapter that you need, and that'll work until Logitech, I guess, and Apple. I think Logitech bought Blue, from what I read. So until Logitech and Apple come together and create an update, I think this is probably the only way you're going to get your mic to work with your M1. So yeah, that is pretty much all my purchases. I love my iPad Pro. It's great, super fast. I use it as my laptop, like I said. I definitely love my M1 Mac Mini, super fast. These 2 devices, like, I pray they don't become obsolete in a year. I highly doubt they will, but every time I buy something, I say I'm going to have it for a while. I probably should have never upgraded my MacBook Pro. It was like 6 months before the M1s came out, so I probably shouldn't have bought it when I did. That's the only reason why I'm updating less than a year later. So now that I'm on, you know, the next gen chip, I should have this computer for a while because, like I said, I don't use it for super strenuous applications. It's mainly my house computer, and I'll stream once in a while and edit videos, and I don't even use Final Cut. I use iMovie, so this should be fine for me. And yeah, so it's my Mini, my computer, my iPad Pro as my laptop, the 4K HDMI cable, the 1.5 foot one. Obviously, the reason why I purchased this is because now I have a desktop Mac Mini, and I don't need a big ass wire to connect it to my monitor, since it's going to be literally right under it, about 4 inches away. Surge protector, something pretty basic that I'm actually excited to get because I need one. And this one looks pretty cool, and it wasn't very expensive. Like I said, this will be here, I think, tonight at 10 p.m. in an Amazon locker. And then the thing I'm most excited to get next Monday is the dual monitor stand to put onto my desk, because I'll be able to lift my monitor now and put my Mac Mini under it, and I could put my Nintendo Switch, whatever you call it, the dock under it as well, and just make everything look nice and save some space. Yeah, so that is what I bought. I don't know what else is on the horizon to purchase. This I did not buy, but I had to return a work phone from one of our coworkers, and it's the 12 Pro. And I don't have a 12 Pro. I still have a 10S. So I need to send it back to my job so they could give it to the next person who needs a company phone. But man, this is a really nice phone. I'm not going to take it out of the box. I played with it a little bit. I had to reset it, but I think my next phone will probably be this one, unless I just wait a couple of months for the 13. So we'll see. Okay, so that is that. I'm pretty much done. I've been talking for what now? Where is it? 20 minutes? I think that's pretty good. Yeah, there's nothing really much to talk about. I haven't used my camera in a while. I haven't taken any videos in a while. Hopefully I do. I need to go on some hikes because it's summer now, obviously. It's really hot. And this is how I like it. So hopefully next time I head out to a trail, I'll get my tripod and my camera out and I'll be able to take some pictures and take some video to post. But as far as content goes, I really don't know what to post. I've gotten a lot of followers after I hit 100 from Vlog Every Day in April. I think I'm past 150 now. We're just about there. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope my videos are helpful. I just need to figure out some more helpful videos to create. Even though I explained how to fix the Yeti problem in the Mac Mini, I might just do literally like a 3-minute video to show you guys how to do it. Maybe I'll record that today or tomorrow. There's plenty of videos on the internet to do it. But when I checked YouTube, they're like 6 minutes long. Like I don't need it doesn't take 6 minutes for me to teach somebody how to fix this. Like it's literally one piece. I mean, I know I'm not monetized, so maybe that's why they just drag it on. But like I said, when I shoot my video, it'll probably be like a minute or two, straightforward, to help anybody who has this problem. Yeah, so that is about it. That's the cool stuff that I bought, well, that I think is cool. If you see this, leave a comment down below. Let me know any new cool technology or gadgets or toys that you guys bought, because I'm always looking to upgrade something or buy something that is helpful or useful to me in my office or in any part of my life. That just makes it easier. And if it's something cool, I could try it out and maybe do a quick review for it. But that is all I have for now. Again, thank you. If you subscribe, thank you again. Please like. New people watching, please subscribe. Hopefully my content is helpful, like I said, and I'll try to keep making more for everybody out there. And yeah, that is about it. It's time to finish my squirt. And pretty much my lunch break is over. So now I will go and finish up work and do what I need to do. So everyone, I hope you have a great Tuesday and a really, really great rest of your week. Talk to you soon. Peace.